Hi everyone, this is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. LettuceDetect is a transformer based model which is aimed at spotting hallucinations. Hallucinations is a huge problem in AI, not only in now, but it is being expected that it is going to be one of the foremost problem in coming days as becomes more and more prevalent in industry. In this video, we are going to install this LettuceDetect model locally and then we will try it out on our own data. In AI, hallucination refers to the situation where a model generates or produces information that is not based on its training data or input, resulting in an inaccurate or unreliable output. LettuceDetect is built on modern BERT Large, which is an advanced encoder only model that can handle sequences up to 8192 tokens. This ability allows the model to analyze extensive documents thoroughly, ensuring that answers are well supported by their context. Modern BERT, which we also covered on the channel last month, I believe, is an encoder only model, meaning it focuses solely on understanding and representing the input data. Unlike models that also include decoders for generating text, encoder only models are specifically designed for analyzing and making sense of the input. This makes them particularly effective for tasks like text classification, named entity recognition, and sentiment analysis, where the goal is to understand and process text rather than to generate it. And that is why we are going to use this encoder only model on this hallucination detection, because that is the only thing it is doing. It is not generating anything because it is not a decoder model. LettuceDetect uses these features to identify parts of an answer that might not be supported by the given context. It is trained on the RAG truth dataset for real world effectiveness and currently supports only English language. Hopefully, they are going to support more languages in the future because that has been announced by their creator on social media. This model excels in improving the reliability of automated text systems, ensuring that generated answers are accurate and trustworthy. So let's get it installed and we will see how it works. Let me give a huge thanks to Massed Compute for sponsoring the VM and GPU for this video. If you're looking to rent a GPU on very affordable prices, you can check the link to the website in video's description. Plus, I'm also going to give you a discount coupon of 50% for range of GPUs. This is my Ubuntu system and this is my GPU card, NVIDIA RTX A6000 with 48 GB of VRAM. First up, let me create a virtual environment with Conda and then we will start installing this model. Shouldn't take too long, and the installation is quite simple in a sense that they also have provided a pip package which you can readily install like this. Pip install LettuceDetect. Let's wait for it to get installed. Shouldn't take too long. And while it installs, let me also introduce you to the sponsors of the video, who are Camel AI. Camel AI is an open source community focused on building multi-agent infrastructures for finding the scaling laws of agents with applications in data generation, task automation, and world simulation. Okay, let's go back and check. It is almost there. And now let me launch my Jupyter notebook. And now let's first download the model. And this is downloading the model from the Hugging Face, and you can see that the model is just under 600 meg. It's a very small model because it is doing only one thing and doing it quite nicely. Okay, let's try to do the inference or check how the hallucination is working. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to grab my own file from my local system. You can grab any file from your local system. You can point it to any endpoint of your data or database. Wherever you want, you can just plug it in to your RAG pipeline, and because this is most suited for the RAG pipeline. So you see, I have this file on my local system which is called as fahad.txt. And let me quickly show you the file which we had just read. So this file is a text file which contains random information about myself, as who I am, where I live, what I do, that sort of stuff. Okay, so I am just providing this file and data as a context, and then we can ask questions like who is Fahad Mirza and where does he live, and this is the answer. Fahad Mirza, an AI YouTuber. Fahad Mirza lives in Perth. So what this model LettuceDetect is going to do, it is going to do the span level detection. What it means that it is going to check this answer in the context of that file and then tell us if model has hallucinated or not. And the cool thing is, as I mentioned earlier, it is a token based one, so it can tell you that, for example, if this is true or if this is not true. Let me run this to show you what I mean. And there you go. So model has come back with the answer. Now look at it, what is happening. So again, the user asks a question, for example, from LLM, that who is Fahad Mirza, where does he live? And the model answered this. Any other model. LettuceDetect has gone in and then compared the answer of this third party model with this context. If you look at this context tells us that Fahad Mirza is an AI YouTuber and who lives in Sydney, Australia. So it means that the first answer of the model was correct, but second one is not correct because Fahad Mirza lives in Perth. That is why model, the LettuceDetect, has said that from this token 29 to 56, LettuceDetect is confident that it's hallucinated, and this sentence is the hallucination where model has given me, a third party model has given me a wrong answer. So LettuceDetect has very successfully detected the hallucination. And let's take one more example where I'm asking it what topics Fahad Mirza covers. So the answer is that Fahad Mirza also discusses databases, DevOps, and how to lose weight. So let's run it, and there you go. So model has automatically detected that from 47 to 67, how to lose weight is not something which is present or which is not supported by the context, and that is where LettuceDetect has detected that model is hallucinating. And if you check the VRAM consumption, it is quite low. Yes, so just around I would say 1.4 gig, which you can easily run this model on your CPU. So that's it. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know what do you think. I believe real good model does one thing and does it nicely. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you're already subscribed, please share it among your network as it helps a lot. Thank you for watching.